What's up guys, welcome back to Hardware Unboxed. I'm your host Matt, and today I'm going to be taking a look at new implementations of two not so new technologies by Creative. Back when I looked at Corsair's Void surround headset, I thought it was pretty nifty that the little USB sound card could be used with any stereo headset to create a virtual 7.1 experience, and thought that would be pretty handy for anyone with a stereo headset they already really liked but simply wanted to add virtual surround sound to. Well, Creative were obviously listening and have since produced the Sound Blaster X G1, a small and extremely portable 7.1 gaming sound card. Hitting two birds with one stone, I'm also going to be checking out the new Aurvana ANC active noise cancelling headphones from Creative, which are primarily designed for commuters to tune out all that annoying background noise. I'm planning to be doing a lot more travelling soon, so these should come in really handy. Ultimately, I'm going to see how these two products from completely different product ranges pair together to test just how dynamic the G1 really is. First, let's take a look at the G1 itself. There's not a lot to it. It's a small thumb drive looking USB device that's shaped like a tiny version of Sound Blaster X's G5 with an illuminated SBX logo and all. At the front end is a braided cable that's a couple of inches long and ends in a USB male connector for plugging directly into your PC, laptop or console. At the back side is a simple gold-plated 3.5mm jack for connecting your headphones. The G1 supports headphones anywhere between 16 and 300 ohms and will deliver high-resolution 24-bit 96kHz 7.1 positional audio. Perhaps where the G1 is most powerful is in its ability to enable you to control your sound through Creative's Blaster X acoustic engine software. I've covered this software in detail before, but the highlights include the ability to use Creative's pre-made custom profiles for different sound situations, powerfully create your own profiles using Creative's proprietary sound processing effects, enable scout mode to highlight enemy sounds in first-person shooters, change your voice with Voice FX, and a few other advanced settings. Now let's take a look at the Aurvana ANCs. These headphones are very purpose-built for commuters, and I really like that. They come in a hard carry case that's excellent in its own right. Unzipping the lid, you'll find a little zip compartment that contains your cable and plane adapter and can also be used to store other small attachments. This can be moved around and is cleverly Velcro backed. On the right hand side is a removable and velvet covered insert designed to keep the headphones in place and is a nice touch. And here you'll also find the headphones themselves. The first thing I noticed was just how light they are, which is really important in terms of comfort of course. They feature a simple and thin extendable headband that's wrapped in memory foam and a soft leatherette. This extends down to the ear cups, which are on the small side, though they are considered over ears. The ear cups are also padded with a soft foam and leatherette and are definitely comfortable enough, although I personally would have preferred they were a little larger. The inside of the ear cups is labelled R and L, so you know which is which, and they swivel 90 degrees to be able to sit flat around your neck, on your desk, or in the carry case. On the right ear cup you'll find the battery compartment, which takes a single AAA battery, and thankfully with the ANCs, batteries are included. On the thin, braided 1.5 meter cable you'll find an inline remote and mic, but strangely volume can't be controlled here. Whether this is a limitation of being active noise cancelling headphones, I'm not sure, but if it isn't, then it seems like a strange oversight. Instead, we're left with a single button that's used to play or pause, skip tracks when double or triple pressed, as well as answer and hang up phone calls. The sound from the ANCs was pretty good. They aren't super loud, though they are loud enough, and paired with the active noise cancellation, they're able to make my recent flight to Sydney quite a lot more comfortable. The active noise cancellation works really well for constant droning sounds like you'd find on an airplane, and this is where they're absolutely perfect. In fact, I'm disappointed I didn't get onto active noise cancellation sooner. Instead of the deep loud drone, you only hear a faint, higher pitched sound that's easily forgotten and drowned out by your music. The actual sound from the headphones was good too, and they're suitable for a broad range of sounds. The low ends are there, and they aren't overpowering at all, but the strong mids and clear highs are the best aspects of the ANC's sound. Now, time to use these devices together. Clearly the Aurvana ANCs are not designed for gaming, and in their analog format they're obviously limited to stereo sound. I connected them through the G1 and I wasn't really sure what to expect. As I mentioned earlier, being able to use the acoustic engine software is a huge bonus, and I instantly switched over to the music profile preset to listen to some tunes, and things sounded pretty great already. This wasn't the true test for these devices in tandem though. The true test was surround sound. Instantly was enabled and I didn't have to do anything to set it up. I simply jumped into Black Ops 3 and started playing around. Now, the surround sound does work, but using these headphones, it was nothing compared to the experience and soundstage offered by the Sound Blaster X H7s or the Logitech G933s for instance. Next, I tested them with the H5s and the surround sound was much more impressive. In fact, I found them almost indistinguishable from the H7s, so those that own the H5s already and have been considering an upgrade to the H7s could possibly save some money and just grab the G1 instead. Overall, I think the G1 is a really cool little product that will enable lots of gamers with stereo headsets that they already like to upgrade to surround sound without breaking the bank at $50 US. The G1 isn't yet available at retailers in Australia, and I could only find it for purchase on eBay for a ridiculous $134, but I expect once it's more widely available, it might be around the $70 to $80 mark, which would make it a reasonable buy. The Olvana ANCs are a great travel companion, and I'll certainly be using them myself on my upcoming trips. They're especially awesome on the plane. The carry case is a great touch, the noise cancellation works really well. They're $130 on Amazon and currently listed for $250 on Creative's Australian website. Like the G1, I hope prices are a little lower once they're available at Australian retailers and online stores. Thanks for joining me again, I'm your host Matt as always, and I'll see you guys next time.